Ayos, let's go, let's go, let's go. Magandang gabi guys. Let's welcome everyone here, Miss Beatrice, Miss Rochelle, Mr. Resita, Nep, June. Ayan, nandito si June. Magandang gabi sa inyo guys. Lahat ng nandito dito na sinasamahan ako up until day 3. So, anong tawag dito? Let's begin with our teka, nasa na nga ba yung ad account mga Nissan June, no? Hang on 1 second. There you go. Okay. So, eto na yung pinaka-aantay nyo. I guess ito yung pinaka-aantay nyo, and I hope it won't disappoint. I won't disappoint. So, mic test, okay. June. Sige, i-unmute kita. Siguro probably one of the reasons why you joined or why you enrolled sa course, sa mga courses, including me, na nag-provide ng trainings like this is the question in your mind na parang paano ko ba matatarget yung tamang tao sa ads ko? Tama ba? Let me know in the chat. Tama ba yung yung anong tawag dito, yung reason kung bakit kayo nag-join? Yes po, yes. Yes, and paano di masayang yung budget? Yes, okay. Yun naman yung yun yung pinaka-reason kung ba't kayo nag-enroll, ba't kayo nag-join sa training. And I don't know if, baka feeling ko lang to, but they thought, this is my previous encounter doon sa mga dati kong estudyante and my current students. And I was just asking some feedbacks about my lessons, ganyan. And they feel like I'm gonna teach something very special, how to set up a campaign that could target your potential customers in a right way. Kumbaga ini-expect nila na I should click something inside the ads manager that would give them the result that they want. But as a matter of fact, hindi siya doon. Hindi yung settings ng ads manager yung ultimate solution para magkaroon ka ng magandang result with your campaigns. And right now, I'm gonna break that connotation or notion that there's a special button inside the ads manager that could laser target your audience. Ayan, ay, akala ko pa naman meron kang ituturong special settings ads manager, yung inaantay namin. But that's I hate to break the bad news, but hindi yun yung anong tawag dito? Hindi yun yung mapapanood nyo tonight, but ma-learn nyo tonight, but it has something to do with how you position your products or services, what type of buyer persona you're going to target. Kasi the most common mistake na nangyayari is you just randomly boost a post or an ad and hoping it would work. But hindi siya ganun. So, nandito si June. June, yes, I'm gonna unmute you and I'm
Sir.
gonna
Dinig na
let you
ba
speak.
ako? Okay na, sir.
Check.
Hello po. Check, check.
June?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Ito narinig ko.
Hello.
Nandito pala siya sa
Okay.
sa
Okay, sir. Okay na, sir, yung mic.
yes, rinig na kita. Teka.
Okay, sir.
Switch ko
Pwede mo
lang
na
yung
akong...
speaker ko from headphone to salita ka nga ulit.
Hello, sir.
Ayun, good. Yeah. So, dito kasi dito yung mic ko may speaker ako dito sa para maririnig ko. Anyway, June, tama ba you are a car sales agent? Wag ka na mag-unmute, okay lang yan. Pag nag-unmute ka, diretso mo na.
Hello, sir.
Wag mo na siya unmute.
Ay po.
Car sales
Yes,
agent
sir.
ka, tama, di ba?
Yes, sir. Tama po.
Okay. Eto, tingnan nyo to guys ha. Tingnan nyo to. Pakinggan nyo maigi yung conversation muna namin. Kanino mo binibenta yung sasakyan na binibenta mo?
Usually, sir, business owner. Yung kalimitan na kliyente namin.
Okay. And as far as, may tumatakbo ka bang ads ngayon?
Yes, sir. Sa ano, FB Boost.
Yung personal ad account mo?
Oo, sir.
Tama? Okay.
Oo.
So, na-mention mo, business owner, and ano pa?
Kadala sa Seaman, mga ganun, sir.
Seaman.
And, and saka mga tawag dito, mga virtual assistants. Mga ganun, sir.
Mga alin?
Mga VA, sir. Yan, mga kadalasan ganun mga kliyente. VA,
VA?
VA, sir, yung mga virtual
Virtual
assistant.
assistant.
Ah,
Okay.
yun, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen. May nagtanong, I think it was yesterday or first day. Paano daw yung Facebook Ads Library? So, all you need to do is to go to Facebook Ads Library. Just type the Facebook Ads Library and then makikita mo dito, Ad Library. Okay. You guys can see my screen. Type yes in the chat. Yes, okay. So that's how you check your competitors' ads if they are what type of ads are they running. Diba? So just type Facebook Ads Library, select Philippines, ad category, just select all ads, and ano nga yung page mo ni San Marilao June?
Isang na reload yun, sir.
June no ba? Ayun, this one. Okay. So, sabi ni Sir June, nagra-run siya ng ads, 'di ba? And makikita natin dito yung ad na niraran niya. Okay? Now, naalala mo kanina tinanong kita, sino yung tina-target mong audience? And you
Yes, sir.
mentioned what?
Business owner,
Business
mga
owners,
self-employed.
VAs,
Sir.
D-man. Tama?
Sir. Tama po.
Okay. Ito yung ads mo na nagra-run, tama?
Yes, sir. Tama po.
Okay. Ba't wala dito?
Paano,
Di ba?
sir?
Ba't hindi mo kino-call out yung anong tawag dito, yung target audience mo? But this is okay, Sir Jun, wag kang masasaktan na.
Yes, sir.
This is just a very straightforward na comment para magkaroon kayo ng idea what am I talking about. When I say generic ad, this is a generic ad. Why? Because wala siyang masyadong context, very salesy, and very, anong tawag dito, you're just randomly targeting everyone. In your head or in your mind, you want people to inquire someone who is an entrepreneur, VA, or virtual assistant, or someone na seaman. But when we check your ad, wala dito. It doesn't speak to your target audience. Okay?
Yes,
So, ito yung kailangan nating i-correct. Okay? Dito na papasok yung tinatawag ninyo na paano ko matatarget yung tamang audience. Kailangan mong mag-step backward. Dapat ang question mo, how can I create an ad that speaks to my target audience? Dapat ganun siya. When you create an ad. And if I play this video, this is just very generic, and mind you, if you create a generic ad, you will get a generic inquiries or you will get a random inquiries or mas sinatawag kong basurang inquiries. And that's it. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, garbage in, garbage out. What you put in the algorithm will get, parang gano'n lang yan eh. Kung ano yung parang katulad nito, di ba? Sa Pilipinas, kung ano yung ginawa natin sa bansa natin, yung mga flood control na yan, hindi natin inayos, babalik din sa atin yung repercussion ng ginawa natin. So, same thing with Facebook ads. So, kung ano yung feed mo sa algorithm ng Meta, yun ang babalik sa'yo. Kaya nga, garbage in, garbage out. Okay, now I'm gonna teach you guys on how you can be able to properly create an ad that speaks to your target audience. Ang tinatawag ko dito is a buyer persona. So you need to create a buyer persona of the person that you want to target. If you head over dito sa website ko, digitalhomey.net, makikita mo dito yung anong tawag dito? Yung ang bagal ng ano nito mag-load. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with my internet. So makikita mo dito yung Facebook Ads Copy Genius Blueprint. And you just click here, free naman yan. Okay? Pag kinilik mo yan, asan yun? Nawala. Okay. Pag kinilik mo yan, mapunta ka sa introduction, click mo to. And nandito yung training. So how to use the Facebook Ads Copy Genius Blueprint. And then makikita nyo dito yung previously recorded na trainings na how to use the Facebook Ads Copy Genius Blueprint. Now, for you to be able to download the document, just click the download Facebook Ads Copy Genius Blueprint here and mapupunta kayo dito. Okay? Andito yung instructions on how you can be able to use the document. Okay? Now, I want you to, Sir, ano pa dito? Sir June, to share your screen and share your Google Docs so that the results of the nung sa ChatGPT would be transferred to your Google Docs. You can share your screen and then let's generate a Google Docs inside your Google Drive. So let me just quickly control your device. Just approve it. Okay, and then let me just head over here. Tapos Google Drive. Tapos new folder Google Docs. Tapos bigyan mo ako dito ng access.
Saan, sir?
Ako na let's say sales copy muna. Yan. Tapos share. Okay. And send. Okay. So para makontrol ko yung yung makapag-fill out ako ng information doon sa document. So, I'm just gonna share back my screen again. So, dito na. So, gagalawin ko na siya dito. Now, kapag pumunta kayo doon sa, anong tawag dito, doon sa, yun nga, yung Facebook Ads Copy Genius Blueprint, mapupuntahan nyo yung document. I'm gonna share it here para magkaroon kayo ng, ng copy. 1 second. Nasaan na ba yan? Saan ko ba nalagay yan? Hang on. Nalagay. Teka. Para magkaroon kayo ng kopya. No? Send ko dito yung link sa Zoom. Or you can just visit my my website and nandoon po yung yung pangalan nito. Link siya. So, yan. Nandiyan sa Zoom link, guys. And I'm gonna share back my screen. Oops. Tapos, yan. There you go. So, itong document na to, guys, hindi nyo to ma-edit. Ako lang makakapag-edit nito. But, what you can do is, click nyo lang tong file, make a copy, and then mapupunta na yun sa Google Drive po ninyo. And then you can edit it, no? You can freely edit the document kapag nasa Google Drive ninyo. Pero ito kasi naka-share to publicly, so you cannot edit this document. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna head over to my ChatGPT, and I'm gonna use the anong tawag dito? The prompt na nandito. So, paano mo siya gagamitin? Just copy this one and then head over to your ChatGPT and then paste it here. And then papalitan mo lang to, I'm a business owner. Papalitan mo na to, I'm a car sales agent here in the Philippines. I want you to help me conduct a market research for my services as a car sales agent by providing the 10 most searched keywords in the Philippines, etc., etc. So, paste mo lang to dito and then let it run yung results. And ang mangyayari noon, ilalagay ko yung results dito sa kabila. Diba? So, lagay ko to Nissan June FB ad sales copy. Okay. Tapos here, let's wait for ChatGPT to pull out the data. So it may take some time, a couple of seconds, kasi pinupull out niya yung data across all websites, including TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Google, mga websites. So pinupull out niya yung data kung ano yung mga top 10 most searched keywords in the Philippines, as well as the most watched videos on platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. So, ayun na siya. So, let's just, anong tawag dito? Let it run. Okay. Then, what I'm gonna do is, okay, top 10 pain points behind those searches: financing confusion, down payment anxiety, monthly budget fit, model overwhelm, brand trust and resale value, used car risk, LTO processes and paperwork, yan, etc. So, ang daming lalabas dyan. So, okay, so I'm gonna copy this one and I'm gonna paste it here. So, we can label this as problem, di ba? So, we have a problem. Now, if there's a problem, there should be a solution. Tama ba? Diba? So, may na-generate tayong problem. Now, ito siya, yung place results here, yun. If you can edit the document at sa end ninyo, you can place the results there. Tapos, solution, use prompt. Here's what my product services can do for my target audience. And here's what my services, ayan. Let's say, I can help them process their car loan. Anong tawag dito?
Application.
Ano yan? Sorry?
Application ba, sir? Car loan application.
Car loan application effortlessly. Yan. Pwede nyo yung Tagalogin yan. Walang problema dyan. Diba? Anong tawag dito? I can help, let's say, mga VA, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Mga virtual assistant. I help VAs or virtual assistant get a car loan approved. Ayan, di ba? Kasi problema ng mga VAs yan dati. Kasi I'm also a virtual assistant. When I started, I'm a virtual assistant specializing Facebook ads. So dati, hirap na hirap kami magpa-approve kasi wala nga kaming local employment. Hinahanapan kami ng MME ng gobyerno. Pero nung nakita nila na malalakas pa na kumita tong mga to, so I don't know, mahirap pa rin ba magpa-approve ngayon na, sir,
Madali na ngayon, sir.
Madali na, yes. Yan. So, yan, I help VAs virtual assistant get a car loan approved. Ano pa ba? So ano pa? Help me.
Seaman, sir. Seaman. Mga seaman.
Okay, hindi. Isang ano muna to. Ito pala guys yung ano, ito sa isa sa problema. When you create an ad, just focus on one buyer persona muna. Wag niyo munang isipin lahat ng mga taong posibleng bumili sa inyo. Yes, they can afford seaman, virtual assistant, entrepreneurs, but focus on one buyer persona muna. Ito yung nagiging problema eh. Pinaghahalo-halo nyo yung lahat ng naisip ninyo na pwedeng bumili sa inyo ng sasakyan or ng product or services ninyo into one campaign. Sinushoot nyo na lahat doon and then hoping it would work. But the thing is, nalilito ngayon si Meta kung sino dun sa mga sinuksok nyo na interest targeting yung talagang hinahanap ninyong buyer persona or anong tawag dito, ideal market. So pati si Meta nalilito sa inyo. So ituturo ko sa inyo dito, yes, paano nyo i-set ng tama yung campaigns ninyo and paano nyo ilalagay yung ad copy ninyo and your creatives that would speak directly to your target audience. So yun po yung konteksto na gusto kong iparating sa inyo dito. Now, mag-focus muna tayo sa VA. No, I can help them process their car loan application effortlessly. I help virtual assistant get a car loan approved. Let's say, ano pa ba? Let's say, mga VA. Kung VA lang muna to yung pinag-uusapan natin, VAs muna.
Yes, sir.
Ano pa pwede maitulong doon? Let's say, we can help them process LTO and ano ba yung isa?
Insurance.
Insurance, in-house, ano yan, approval, parang gano'n. Anything. So, ibig sabihin, i-list down mo lang yung mga kaya mong itulong kasi we are in the economy of helping people eh. When you are doing business, when you are running ads, you are in the economy of helping people. You are not just selling your products and services. You're trying to help someone to get their car loan approved, if you're selling a skincare product, you are helping someone to get a beautiful skin, etc. So, ganun po siya yung gusto nating i-establish po dito. So, enter po natin. So, basically, di ba na-establish natin na may problem. So, these are the problems on top. And then, we want to establish that we are the solution to their problem. So, ganun po siya, no? So, let's copy this one and then paste it here. Solution. Diba? So, ano ba yan? Solution. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, binibigyan na kayo ni ChatGPT ng mga anong tawag dito, mga points on how you can be able to promote your products or services. Diba? Helping virtual assistants get approved for car loans, pain point, many people find car loan applications complicated and stressful, blah, blah, blah. So, nandiyan na po siya. Meron na rin content idea that you can use for your advertisement. So, here, nakapag-create ka na ng solution, then these are some of the hooks na pwede mong gamitin whenever you create an ad. Value-driven hooks, pain point hook starters, transformation hook, urgency, authority, etc. So, ang favorite ko dito is positive hook and negative hook starters. So, let's just say that I'm gonna use a negative hook starter. Let's say, hang on, let me just find a good, pwede ito. Let's say, imagine if you could. Ito, favorite ko din to, transformation hooks. Imagine if you could. So, dito sa baba, may makikita mo dito yung final prompt. Copy mo lang ito, and then paste mo dito agad kay ChatGPT. Now, palitan mo lang dito yung I'm a car sales agent here in the Philippines. I want you to create a compelling Facebook ad copy using the copywriting framework below. Hook. Tapos yung hook na gagamitin mo, let's say yun nga, yung transformation. So I'm gonna copy this one and then I'm gonna paste it here. Tapos sa problem, let's say na ito yung pain points, di ba? Sorry, problem. So parang pili lang, meron tayong 10 problem dito, di ba? So pili ka lang kahit mga 3 problem lang. Di ba? So copy and then paste it here. So these are some of the problems. Tanggalin na natin tong auto deal na to, auto deal. Okay. Then the solution to their problem. So ano ba yung mga solution? So ito siya. So solution car loan approval for VAs. Yan. So copy lang natin to and then paste it here. Yan. Tapos ano pa ba? Call to action, inquire now. 'Di ba? Inquire now. Yan. Paste mo lang dyan and let the magic happen. Let's say, imagine if you could drive your dream car without stressing about loans, down payment, or LTO paperwork. Most car buyers feel overwhelmed, blah, blah, blah. But this one is not, anong tawag dito, hindi pa siya naka-tailored fit sa mga virtual assistants. So ito naman, I specialize helping virtual assistants. So pwede mo siyang baguhin, or you can ask ChatGPT, can you rewrite this and make sure to call out virtual assistants in the beginning. Yan. So mag-aano na siya, magkakaroon na siya ng magre-rewrite na siya, VA focused. Ayan. So mamimili ka na dito, may binigay na 2 options si ChatGPT. So let's say for example, I prefer this response. Copy mo lang to and then paste it here. So this is gonna be your Facebook ad copy. Okay? And this one. Okay, this is gonna be your Facebook ad copy. And then, dito sa document, makikita mo dito na meron akong binigay ng mga 10 copywriting frameworks na pwede mong gamitin. Now, favorite kong gamitin dito, itong PASS, yung Problem Agitate Solution. So, I'm just gonna copy this one and then I'm gonna head over here sa ChatGPT. And then I'll command ChatGPT to, okay, this time, I want you to rewrite this using the PASS copywriting framework. Yan. And then ChatGPT will create a copywriting framework using PASS o yung Problem Agitate Solution. So I'm gonna copy this one and then paste it here sa document ni Sir June. So ito na yung PASS framework. There you go. So meron ka ng 2 version ng ad copy. Okay? There you go. So obviously, itong Problem Agitate Solution, tatanggalin mo yung mga yan pagka pumunta ka na sa iyong Ads Manager. So, eto na siya. Pupunta na tayo sa Ads Manager and then we're gonna set up a campaign from scratch. Okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click Create and then since yung kotse ay high-ticket product, meaning this would cost them thousands of pesos or possible millions. 'Di ba? Kung Land Cruiser 'yan, so or nasa ano ka nga pala, Nissan. So
Patrol,
kung
sir. Patrol po.
ano yan, patrol.
Minsan patrol, sir.
Oh, yun. Kung patrol yan, it would cost them uh, millions of
5 times, sir.
pesos.
Yes, sir.
So you definitely need to choose leads, di ba? Because you need to nurture them and provide your information. So I'm just gonna click continue. And then normally, click mo lang to, X mo lang to. Normally, ang sineselect ko pagka nagte-test ako ng campaign is ad set budget. Kasi pag campaign budget, naka-spread out siya eh. So I'm just gonna use ad set budget, and then I'm just gonna uncheck this one, and then I'm gonna name my campaign as TOF. TOF stands for top of the funnel campaign, conversions, leads, testing. Okay, CTM leads testing, sorry. CTM stands for click to message leads. Diba? TOF, top of the funnel, or cold, minsan binapangalanan ko to ng cold. Ibig sabihin, this is the first time they've seen your ads. Kaya TOF, yan, para abbreviation lang. CTM stands for click to message. Ibig sabihin, they will click doon sa messenger mo para makausap mo sila. Then I'm gonna head over sa ad set level, and then I'm just gonna put here PH broad open audience -1. And then instant form, let's say instant form ang gagamitin natin, or let's say messenger na lang muna. Messenger, halimbawa. Yan. Then I'm gonna head over here sa, wow, budget 32,000. So I'm just gonna put 100 pesos daily budget. And then I'm gonna let my campaign run 12 midnight later. Mamaya. So 12 a.m. Normally, pag nagtetest ako ng campaign, it's always 12 a.m. So September 25, mamayang madaling araw. And then I'm gonna head over dito sa ad level. I'm unable to publish this one pala. I need your phone number, sir. June, paki-drop mo yung phone number dito sa chat.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Before I'm able to publish it. So while you're doing it, I'm gonna type here, let's say VA IMG1 or IMG add 1. Yan, pwedeng ganon. Tapos, I'm gonna nasend mo na ba, Sir June? Ayan.
Yes, sir. Nasa chat box.
Okay. So, add phone number, magte-text si Meta sa'yo ng OTP pa, ano na lang, pa-send na lang dito. So, code, Philippines, and Philippines, phone number, paste, and then next. Okay, text, okay, tapos pa-send na lang ng OTP.
Okay, sir. Sa chat box na lang po.
Sa chat box na lang. Ayan.
Dito na lang type ko lang, sir.
Diyan na lang sa chat.
Paano ba? Naka-screen nga pala, sir. Kala ko
Hindi, ako yung nag-share, hindi ikaw. So,
Okay.
pa-send na lang ng OTP sa chat. IMG, Miss Christine, that's image. Abbreviation lang ng image, IMG. Kapag video naman, VID or video. That's how I name my campaigns or my ads. So, yan. Okay, there you go. And then click done. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna head over to Setup Creative. Click here. And then let's say I'm just gonna use image ad now for this example. And obviously, this image is not really compelling enough for me to begin with, no? But just for the sake of this demonstration, let's just use this image. Halimbawa, this one na lang. Ito na lang. Palitan mo na lang to later on. Kasi it's not really compelling.
Pang-profile yan, sir.
Pang-profile yan. So just for the sake of this demonstration, let's just use this one. Now, you now have a primary text, di ba? So I'm just gonna head over back dito sa document. I'm gonna copy this one and then paste it here. Diba? Tapos obviously, I'm gonna remove the problem. And then I'm gonna remove the agitate, I'm gonna remove the solution, call to action. And then normally, ang ginagawa ko dito, hina-highlight ko yung mismong word. Alam ba, virtual assistance, lagi ka bang na-stress kapag inisip mo kung paano ka ma-approve sa car loan? So, kinakopy ko yan and then pupunta ako dito sa yitext.com. So, kiniklik ko tong yitext, pinipaste ko siya dito and then, ayan siya, naka-highlight na siya, naka-bold. So, kakopy ko to and then I'm gonna head over back here and then paste it here. So, makikita mo, medyo naka-bold na yung word na virtual assistant. So, ibig sabihin, unang tingin pa lang nila, okay, para sa akin tong ad na to. Nagets nyo? So, parang may direktang correlation na pag nag-create ka ng ad, dapat direkta doon sa target audience mo. Now, wala pa tayong headline, di ba? Itong chat in Messenger, masyadong generic. I'm just gonna head over back so sa ChatGPT and I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, can you help me write a compelling headline that I can use to target virtual assistants or VAs? Ayan. So, meron ka ng compelling na headline. So, virtual assistants, yes, you can get approved for a car loan. Yun. So, very compelling headline yun. Diba? So, I'm gonna head over back here. I'm gonna put it here and then click next. And then normally, pinopost ko tong mga to kasi minsan yung itong text improvements, nagulat ako pagising ko ng umaga, yung ads ko naging Spanish na. Sabi ko, anak ng toko, naging Spanish. Kaya nung pinatay ko to, pinost ko tong mga AI to ni Meta eh. So, pinopost ko tong mga to. Yan. So, click done. And there you go. You now have a
Sir, pwede
compelling...
magtanong?
Sorry?
Pwede magtanong, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, hindi ka na nagalagay ng mga geographics, mga ganun, sir, yung mga...
We'll discuss that shortly. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay,
So, we'll discuss that. Ano natin yan? Madadaanan natin yan. Just let me finish this one and then we'll head over to that one. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna head over dito sa create new and then welcome message. So it's up to you to change these questions. You know your business more than I do, so you just put every questions na possible na matatanong dito ng mga customers or ng mga prospects ninyo. So are you interested in our let's say car promo? Yan. So it's up to you and then ano yung answer? Yan. There you go. And then nire-remove ko tong city.
Okay, sir.
And then completion message. Thanks for answering your questions. We'll contact you, blah, blah, blah. Disqualification message, that's it. And then privacy policy, normally, dahil wala ka pa namang website, ang ginagawa ko dito, nilalagay ko yung URL ng page. So, if I'm gonna head over dito sa page mo, stop sharing ko muna kasi baka makita niyo yung ibang page na minamanage ko. So, ayan. So, I'm gonna share back my screen again. So, let's say for example, nandito na tayo kay Nissan. Ayan. So, kukunin ko tong, di ba, use page, yan. So, I'm gonna copy this one, this URL. Makikita nyo yan doon kapag nasa page na kayo. Kukunin nyo itong URL na to and then you're gonna head over back here and then paste it here. Di ba?
Okay.
Tapos, again, yung questions, pwede nyo i-modify yan. Depende doon sa kung anong business model meron kayo. So, disqualification message, you can just click no or yes. Yan. Tapos, add options. Kung gusto nyo mag-add pa ng another question or questions, pwede nyo ilagay. So, when do you plan to anong tawag dito? Halimbawa, when do you plan to get your or new car? So mga tipong ganun, di ba? And then that's it. So kapag nakompleto mo na to, then meron dito sa taas, advanced, di ba? Click mo tong advanced. Tapos pangalanan mo to ng chat flow. broad chat flow 1.0. Chat flow 1.0. And then that's it. You save it. Got it. Okay, so i-ano mo na lang, i-modify mo na lang to later, Sir Jun.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now, meron ka ng broad, sorry, nasa na ba? Meron ka ng broad chat flow na, anong tawag dito? Chat automation, built-in ang tawag dito, built-in kay Meta. Broad chat flow 1.0. So I'm gonna publish. And then, skip mo lang muna to. Then, magpa-publish na siya. Now, may question si Sir June kanina, di ba? Sabi niya, Sir, hindi ka ba naglalagay ng mga interest, demographics? Broad siya. So, wala siyang interest in demographics. Pag pumunta ka ng ad set level, kaya siya tinawag na broad open audience because wala akong pinakialaman dito. Pagdating dito sa custom audience, sa save audience, wala akong ginalaw. Ang ginalaw ko lang is naglagay lang ako ng 100 peso budget. Inayos ko lang yung date para mag-run siya mamaya madaling araw. And then naglagay ako ng 12 midnight mamaya para mag-launch siya. So that's broad open audience. Ibig sabihin po noon, guys, I let Meta choose the best audience possible for my ad or for this ad set. So ito na yung campaign ko level. One campaign level ko, conversion CTM leads testing, naming convention. Sa ad set level, this is where you target your audience. And then the ad level, this is where you put your ad. So tatlong folder at tatlong tab yan. Campaigns,
Okay, sir.
ad sets, and ads. Now, the thing is, ang ginagawa ko dito, di ba may 100 peso budget na to? I duplicate this ad set, duplicate original setup, duplicate, and then I'm gonna put, instead of broad open audience -1, I'm gonna put virtual assistants. Virtual assistants -1. Dito na ako magkakaroon ng interest or demographics targeting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over back here. Wala akong gagalawin sa budget, same time, same date. Tapos ang gagalawin ko dito is yung show suggestions ng audience. Suggest an audience. Diba? Show suggestions. And then detailed targeting. And then I'm gonna put here, let's say, tingnan natin kung mayroong virtual assistant na demographics. Virtual assistant. Ito, tingnan mo to. Virtual assistant software. So this is an interest. But we want to target the demographics or job titles ng tao. So virtual assistant, job title. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the click or select virtual assistant job titles. Meron siyang size na 88,000 to 103,517. So there you go. And then makikita mo dito, actually dito sa estimated audience size, sabi ni Meta, the estimated audience size would be about 59 million. I don't think so. So this could be not the exact number, but yung nakita natin kanina dito na according to Meta, that's about 88,103,517. But for the broad audience would give you for about 59 to 70 million in total. Magkailan bang population ng Pilipinas? Philippine population, I think that's the total population. That's 115.8 million since 2024. So, yan. So, almost 70% siguro to ng population ng Pilipinas. So, to be exact, ibig sabihin po nun, you are giving Meta a suggested audience. Kaya nga po, suggest an audience. Ibig sabihin, this is just a suggestion. That doesn't mean Meta will follow your suggestion. If Meta detects that your campaigns would expand based doon sa suggestions mo, Meta will expand from 88,000 to 103,000 na katao na audience size doon sa virtual assistant up to 59 to 70 million na katao. So mag-i-expand po siya kapag nakita nung algorithm niya that may potential na mag-expand yung audience. This is just a suggestion. Then you will click here And then find, let's say, interested siya as freelancer. Yan, pwedeng ganyan. So pwede mong dagdagan ng, let's say, ayan, job title freelancer. Yan. So meron ka na, okay na yan. Goods na tong tatlo na to, okay na yon. Utang na loob, wag niyong lalagyan dito ng mga naiisip nyo pang buyer persona outside freelancer. Halimbawa, di ba nabanggit ni Sir Jun kanina, he also want to target entrepreneurs. Ngayon, hinalo mo na ngayon yung entrepreneur dito. Eto, doon ka na naloko. Kasi Meta will have a hard time finding your target audience because halo-halo na may freelancer, may entrepreneur, meron pang seaman. So pag hinahalo-halo mo na siya dito, ligaw na yung data ni Meta. So you just keep it as it is. Kung freelancer siya, freelancer siya. Kaya nga yung anong tawag dito, naming convention natin doon, freelancer or virtual assistant. 'Di ba? So tingnan pa natin kung meron pa. Freelancer, employer, yan, pwede to. Freelancer.com, pwede yan. Fiverr Careers, pwede to. Upwork, kasi Upwork ako dati. Yan. So Upwork, ay wala na ba yung Upwork? Ito, Upwork, Employers Upwork. Employers Fiverr, yan. So yan, mga virtual assistant yung mga nandyan, including me, tatamaan ako dyan. So that's it. So you now have a virtual assistant na ad set. Targeting virtual assistant. The first one is broad open audience to let Meta find the best audience possible for your ad. And then the second ad set, you want Meta to specifically target the virtual assistant community. Now, kapag dating mo dito sa ad level, the same ad level, ang babaguhin mo lang dito is itong broad chat flow na chat na ginawa mo kanina. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over here, click duplicate, and then punta ako dun sa advanced. Papalitan ko to ng interest chat flow 1.0. Okay? And then, ang babaguhin ko lang dito sa content, maglalagay lang ako dun sa welcome message ng emoji. Okay? Pupunta ako dito, insert an emoji. Halimbawa, maglalagay lang ako ng smiley. Diba? So, yun lang yung nilagay ko, smiley. And then, that's it. I'm gonna save it. Got it? And then, publish. And publish. And then, skip. There you go. So, now, I now have two ad sets na magiging active mamayang madaling araw. They are spending 100 peso budget each ad sets. Diba? So, nasa gitna ako, ad sets to, ad set level, and then the ad level, nandoon sa dulo. So, if I were to click here, makikita mo dito, ayan, dalawang parehong ad, wala akong binago sa laman ng ad, bang binago ko lang yung targeting. Okay, ganun po siya. So, ngayon, mangyayari po nito is you let it run, Sir June, tonight. Para bukas, meron tayong pag-uusapan na data. Okay, budget, di ba ang binudget mo dito ka nung day 1 is 100 pesos? Lagyan mo muna yung ad account mo ng kahit sabihin natin mga 500 pesos muna. Dagdagan mo yung budget.
Okay, sir.
Para bukas mag-run siya at magkaroon siya ng inquiry. And then let's read the data tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay, sir. Sir, may question pala ako.
Yes, go.
Oo. Paano kay sir wala tayong specific na location? Paano kaya yung baka may mag-inquire sa taga Samar, taga hindi na paano kaya yun, sir?
Okay lang yun. Kalat naman talagang virtual assistant buong Pilipinas. Wala akong location na nilagay doon because kalat ang kahit na as far as liblib na lugar mayroong virtual assistant.
Okay,
so,
sir.
keep it open as Philippines. Unlike otherwise, you have a I'm gonna stop this sharing. Unless otherwise, meron kang business na you want a very specific geolocation or location. Yes, geolocation. Halimbawa, may barbershop ka, alangan namang buong Pilipinas yung i-target mo. 'Di ba? So it doesn't make sense because you only want to target people within the radius na kayang kang puntahan. Pero virtual assistants can work anywhere in the world, actually, or anywhere in the Philippines. So you just keep it Philippines as your geolocation targeting. Does that make sense?
Okay, sir.
Okay? So that's it. That's yun na yung hinaantay ninyong tamang targeting. That's it. Walang masyadong komplikadong setup. That's it. So ang pinaka-ano dito, ang pinaka-key dito is finding the best possible buyer persona now that would resonate with your ads. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a context. Kanina, di ba, yung ad ni, anong nagbago? I-compare natin yung kaninang ad ni Sir June. Di ba? So, Nissan Marilao, June. Di ba? So, anong nagbago? Nangyari. Wala yung, pinatay mo na ba?
Wala pa naman nagalaw, sir.
Ba't wala yung ad mo dito? Anyhow.
Kayo, sir, inano ko muna.
Pinost mo muna. Kaya pala,
Baka
wala na.
magsabay-sabay, sir, eh. Tama.
So, ibig sabihin, guys, from a very generic na ad, we were able to improve yung ad creative kasi hindi naman natin pinakailaman eh. Basta we use a random image. After this training, Sir June, pakipalitan mo yung image na yun ha. Or kung may video kang maganda, so palitan mo yun.
Okay.
Tapos, tomorrow we'll speak about the results and then babasahin natin yung data accordingly. No, para meron tayong data na pag-uusapan bukas. Kasi yun yung topic natin bukas, data analysis or metrics, 'di ba? Yun yung pinangako ko sa inyo, how to read the data or how to read the metrics kay Meta Ads. Yun lang. May komplikado bang doon tinuro ko? Napakasimple lang. Isang broad, isang interest or demographics targeting. And then you let the Meta algorithm decide which of them works the best in terms of targeting per se. 'Di ba? So, now that you were able to test the virtual assistant na buyer persona, take some time testing that buyer persona for at least a month and see what happens, 'di ba? So if you attract virtual assistants more often, then keep optimizing it until such time you're able to get a good number of messages or inquiries and conversions. Gets? May questions? Okay. So I'm gonna be answering questions here dito sa sa chat. Mayroon pa tayong couple of minutes left. Yes, Nep, I'm from Bulacan. The famous Bulacan flood control projects. Okay? Ma-share nyo rin po ba sa amin yung FB Ads Copy Genius Blueprint? Yes, I was able to share it earlier, Miss Christine. So I hope you have the copy. Sir, branch namin more on engagement po namin kinukuha yung benta namin. Wala pong gumagamit ng leads. Well, you should start using leads, Bricks. Sir, baka pwede pa suggest later anong best ng pilihan namin, engagement, sales, or leads? Miss Beatrice, at ganito lang yan. Kapag ang binibenta mo is within like the range of 500 pesos to 3,000 pesos na products or services, just go for sales. But if your products are, let's say, 5,000, 10,000, 25, 100,000, 1 million, 3 million, go for leads or engagement. Okay? So that's my go-to campaigns. Including lahat ng nandito guys including lahat ng businesses or anyone here sa Zoom, kapag nagbebenta kayo na ang price range nasa 500, 25, 35, or perhaps mga nasa 5,000, go for sales directly. But if you are selling a 10,000 peso product or services, 25, 100K, go for lead generation or engagement. How about yung description under headline? Hindi ko na masyadong pinapakaalaman yun, Miss Beatrice, yung description under the headline. OMG, ang galing. Maraming salamat po, Miss Christine. Question, Miller. So since Advantage Plus audience is on, therefore we do not have to manually choose the custom audience or detailed targeting such as demographic, etc. Yes, you let Meta decide where to target or where to go. Diba? You just trust the algorithm. Kasi ganito lang naman yung ano niyan, yung bottom line niyan, guys eh. Gone are the days that you segment all of the audience just because you want to target the right audience. Right now, si Meta is super duper smart yung algorithm niya. The only thing that you need to do is to make you smart as an advertiser, make yourself as a smart advertiser. How to craft a compelling offer, an irresistible offer, how to stand out in the auction, make sure that your ads stand out. It's just that would be not kumbaga parang hindi siya generic ad na makikita nila something funny, something uy bago to, something would catch their attention, something that would spark their curiosity, an ad that will give them value, things like that. And let the Meta algorithm do its thing. Diba? Iwasan nyo na yung stressan nyo yung sarili nyo to find the best settings dun sa Ads Manager because I tell you, you're just wasting your time. Okay? So that's my advice. Pwede po ba yan kahit ad set 3 or more? Yes. So if you duplicate 3 ad sets, that's gonna be 300 pesos. Mapapalitan pa niya yung graphic niyan in case he wants to put something better geotargeting. Yes, Miss Christine, may edit naman yun eh. So if you head over here, let's say punta ka dito sa ad level and then as if he wants to edit something, click edit. And then let's say anong tawag dito, Sir June wants to edit the image, so click the remove media and then replace it with the new one. That's it. If you want to edit the primary text, just edit this one and then edit the headline. That's it. Ito yung sinasabi kanina ni na description. So I normally keep it blank. Tinatamad ako maglagay. It's up to you if you want to put something here. Pero I keep it blank. I'm too lazy to put something here. But it's up to you if you want to put a description. So wala. Sobrang tamad ako. Tamaders ako eh. Paano kapag detailed targeting kailangan in a specific location at medyo pricey ang product? Again, Doreen, kapag pricey ang product and may specific location kang gustong i-target, so be it, change the location. Diba? Kung pricey yung product mo, optimize for leads. Diba? If you want to change the location, this is where you change the location. Head over dun sa ad set level, and then go here down below, locations, click here, click the pencil, and then search for location. Let's say, for example, Pampanga. Diba? Or Mabalacat, Pampanga. Or let's say, Navotas. O Navotas lang, diba? Navotas, Metro Manila. Halimbawa, ganyan. Pasig. O yan. Then, that's your specific location. Gets? Question. Beatrice, paano yan, sir? Sabi mo kapag mababa budget, sa una lang siya maganda, din in the long run, madadry out na yung budget, so tataasan na lang. Yes, I have created a framework called the 100 peso framework where you can find I'm gonna share it over here. So if you head over dun sa sa website digitalhomie.net, and then if you go here sa forum, i-click nyo lang yung forum. And then type here 100 lang. Yan, 100. And lalabas dito, 100 pesos. Yan, 100 pesos Facebook Ad Strategy Framework. Click download. And then mapupunta kayo dito sa PDF file. You can download the document. It's all yours for free. So I'm gonna paste it here. Just download the document. Then nandito yung framework na ginagamit ko, how to test my ads, and how to scale my campaigns, my ad campaigns. So, this is the structure na nakita nyo kanina. Ito yung campaign, ito yung ad level, ito yung campaign level, ito yung ad set level, ito yung ad level. That's the testing campaign. Then you should wait for about 3 days, and 3 days minimum tolerance, 5 to 7 days maximum tolerance if you are optimizing for website. However, if you are optimizing for messaging campaign, it should be at least 30 days so that you have a good data na pwede mong basahin. Okay? Learning Limited, papasok na yan dito, and you should validate your campaign at a 1,000 peso budget. So, ganun po siya. So, pwede nyo sundan yan. Dito sa document na to, nandiyan naman siya kung paano siya gawin. However, if you want to learn how the framework works, you can go here sa online courses and look for this one, the 100 pesos Facebook ad strategy framework, and then you can learn it by yourself. It's you can learn at your own pace naman. No, recorded naman yan. However, if you want a guided lessons and you want to get all of my courses, then I invite you to join the expert level digital scientist course. So that's for the framework that I'm using. Miss, sino to nagtanong? Si Miss Beatrice yata yan. Okay, next. Sino pa yung nagtanong dito? Miss Ching, for spa and salons, we need to put location. Yes, kung meron kayong specific locations lang, halimbawa, you want it to be in Marikina lang, so Marikina wide lang, o di walang problema, Marikina lang, lagay mo yung Marikina. Lalabas naman din yun, Miss Ching. Kasi it doesn't make sense kung may spa and salons ka, tapos you want it all over the Philippines. So, paano yung mga taga Cebu, mga taga Zamboanga, so parang ang layo naman nila. Di ba? Unless otherwise, you want marami kang branches, di ba? All over the Philippines, walang problema yun. Allen Ray, ang haba naman ito. Can I just unmute you? Ayan, pwede kitang i-unmute. Sige, go ahead, Allen Ray.
Hello po, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Ayun. Sir, you mentioned kasi na you usually test the ads by 12 a.m.
Yes.
Bakit po, sir? Kasi ang alam ko, isn't it better na gamitin, dun ka sa oras or sa time frame na very active ang users to gather more data or...
Okay. Good question. The reason why I put my time in the time at 12 a.m. because I want to spread my budget across the 12-hour the 24-hour mark. So, ibig sabihin, I don't want to launch my ad at 3 p.m. And then, by the 12 a.m., before 12 a.m., magra-rush na ngayon si Meta na ubusin yung budget mo. So, ibig sabihin, gusto mo makita dito, tingnan mo yung konteksto ko. If I launch my ad at 3 p.m., hapon, alas 3 ng hapon, and I let it run up until 12 midnight, na-miss ko yung opportunity na tamaan yung mga tao ng ads ko at between 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. Diba? Ano bang meron yung 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning? Diba? Papasok yung mga tao sa trabaho. And
Yes.
normally, pag papasok yung mga tao sa trabaho, nasaan sila nakafocus? Sa cellphone. Tama? Nagsi-cellphone. Don't tell me na hindi kayo nagsi-cellphone kapag nasa biyahe. Diba? So what I want is, I want to start my ad at 12 midnight tonight, and then my budget will spread out the entire day. So tatamaan niya yung mga tao na gising sa madaling araw, napapasok ng trabaho, nag AM break ng 10 AM or 9:30, nag-lunch ng 12 PM, nag-PM break ng 3 PM, papauwi 6 p.m. up until 7 p.m. or 9, whatever, and whatnot, they're still in their mobile phone. And then pag 12 a.m., that's it. That's the rest of the day na nag-spread na yung budget ko ng 24 hours. Not like, unlike doon sa nag-start yung budget ko at 3 p.m. na hindi ko na-cover yung AM shift ng mga target audience ko. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes
Okay.
po.
So, I hope I was able to answer your question. Is there any follow-up questions? Kasi mahaba to.
Yes, sir. Sir, second is curious kami sa naming conventions nyo regarding sa campaign names kasi how do you get it organized, sir? Kasi may mention ka na code or TOF, I think, sir.
Okay. Good question again. Why I'm very specific on naming my campaigns in a very neat or organized manner? Because kapag right now kasi, Sir Allen, if you look at it, hindi ka pa ma-overwhelm, 'di ba? Kasi ano pa eh, kumbaga, anong tawag dito? Malinis pa, wala pa masyadong nangyayari dito. Kung hindi ka pa overwhelmed. What if makita mo dito, meron ka ng 100 campaigns na tumatakbo. Marami ka nang tinetest dito, nag-multiple ad sets ka na dito. Tapos, sabog yung naming conventions mo. Papaano mo na ngayon hahanapin ng matiwasay na magkaroon ka ng kapayapaan sa buhay mo, hanapin yung mga ads na tumatakbo, and I'll give you an example. If I head over to my, let's say hang on 1 second. I'm gonna show you a campaign that is pretty overwhelming. Diba? Oh, I'm gonna show you a campaign of my client. O, paano na ngayon yan? Diba? Paano na to? Ang dami-dami na nangyayari dito. O, paano? Ibig sabihin ko, may gusto kong hanapin na campaign na nag-make sense doon sa na parang, okay, yung keyword nun, it has something to do with Lazada, halimbawa. So, I'm just gonna put the keyword na Lazada. Tapos, I'm gonna head over dito sa search and filter. And then, if I put it here, campaign name that contains Lazada. So, lahat lang may Lazada naming convention. Siya lang yung anong tawag dito? Mapupull out na data. So, if I want to analyze data based on the campaign name that contains the keyword Lazada and TikTok, then it's easy for me to read the data like this, unlike nung babasa ka ng data na ganyan kadami. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yun yung reason.
Sir, pero sariling system mo na yun na ginawa or
Yes, sariling system ko na ginawa. However, you can have your own naming convention. I'm not trying to say na yung system ko na yung sundan nyo in terms of the naming convention. However, this works for me. If there's a naming convention na gusto mong itry para sa'yo that works for you, so be it, gawin mo.
Okay, sir.
Hindi siya nakaka-affect ng results ng ads. Okay, so it's just for it's just for organization purposes. You want to organize things properly inside the ads manager so that whenever you want to find something inside the ads manager, it's easy for you to look for that specific ad creatives or campaign. So I'm going to show you again. Take a look at it. Tingnan mo to. O, kung ganito nakarami yung ads mo, paano na? Paano mo na siya hahanapin? Diba? Diba? So that's the reason why I put a proper naming convention. So that kung meron akong hahanapin na ad, madali ko siyang mahanap because there's a specific naming convention. Gets?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's only for organization purposes lang. It has nothing to do with optimizing your campaigns. Yes, Miss Ching, mas lalo kang mahihilo kapag hindi mo nilagyan ng proper naming convention. Right now, sabi mo nakakahilo, sir, pero mas nakakahilo kapag wala kang proper naming convention. Taga Malolos. Okay. I'm originally from Bicol. I was just nakapangasawa lang ako ng taga Bulacan. So, yun, Bulacan yun ako. 'Di ba? Ako yung tinamaan ng Ako Bicol and Bulacan Ghost Projects. So 'yon. So I hope nakaka-relate ka. And ikaw din tinamaan ng Ghost Projects. Sorry, I'm sorry. Transfer to my PC. I think I lost the link for the Copy Genius. Yes, sinend ko na, I believe, Miss Christine. And you can review naman the video. Mahihilo ka pag nasa mobile phone ka talaga, Nep. Kailangan naka-laptop. Sir, yung A/B test, di niyo po ba ituturo or discuss, but iba gumagamit nun? The A/B test is the reason why I'm not gonna be teaching you guys the A/B test campaign because it's quite complicated sa inyo pa. Okay? Tinuro ko lang siya sa advanced lessons. The reason why I'm not teaching it here because eto nga, kumbaga komplikado na nga ito tapos kukomplikaduhin ko pa. So, hindi mas lalo kayong mas lalo kayong makokomplikad, ano tawag dito? Hindi siya, anong tawag dito? Hindi siya masyadong importante in terms of the ad optimization. Okay, kasi it's being used for those pros talaga. Okay, ibig sabihin, if you want to have an advanced lessons for it, meron ako noon doon sa digital scientist na course. Okay, the reason why I'm not teaching it here kasi komplikado siya in terms of optimization. Okay? Well, kung tinuro siya sa ibang coaches, I hope na nagets mo yung tinurong A/B test. I'm sure, pretty much sure, baka hindi mo pa rin nagets. Let me know kung nagets mo. Kung nagets mo, then good for you. Diba? Miss Beatrice. But, as far as the campaign setup is concerned, na sinet up ko dito kay Sir June, this is somehow a test. Diba? Ito yung sinasabi mo kasi yung A/B test na to eh. And this A/B test, ginagamit ko ito madalas kapag may website or may landing page. Kapag messaging campaign, hindi ko ito ginagamit. Kasi I don't find this helpful kapag messaging campaign yung A/B test na to. And this is a bit complicated when setting it up. Okay? So, that's the reason why hindi ko siya tinuro today. So dapat pala, sir, targeting dun sa location. If this is what you're trying to ask, yes, kailangan may geolocation targeting ka. Any tips po, coach, kapag other countries ang sa real estate? Just put it Tagalog, yung yung copy mo. Kapag pinalagay mo yung ad copy mo Tagalog, then it will attract Filipinos abroad. And then, of course, yung geolocation mo, just put it dun sa country na gusto mong targetin. Kasama ba nire-review ni FB yung landing page website? May brand kasi ako, no smoke, anti-smoking patch. May nicotine word kasi doon sa website. Yes, kinocrawl yun, Doy. Kinocrawl ni Meta yung yung website mo. Malalaman ni Meta kung ano yung nakalagay na mga text doon. Especially if you put a pixel on your website. Kinocrawl ni Meta, nababasa ni Meta yan. Nasagot ko na to, Miss Ching. Why do you prefer to run ad at midnight? Dati kasi sobrang higpit ni FB, medyo lumuwag na ba siya? Yes, somehow. Pero, kailangan mo pa rin maging ad compliant. Hindi ka pwedeng tamarin, sir. Hindi kami contractors. Last question. Ano po best keyword for pricey cakes? Medyo gas-gas na po mga unang keywords sa demographics. What do you mean, Doreen? Keyword of targeting? Ito yung sinasabi ko, Miss Doreen. Do not stress yourself too much on finding the keyword or the keyword targeting ng tamang audience. Just focus on your ads. 90% of your time, focus on your ads and stop tinkering the ads manager and finding the best interest or demographics targeting, it doesn't give you the results that you need kung ini-stress mo yung sarili mo kakahanap ng tamang audience or tamang targeting sa ads manager. Kasi sinabi ko na kanina, just focus on your offer, focus on your ad creatives, and that's it. That's how the algorithm works. Masyado mabilis yung sa Nissan. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry for that, Elsie Miller, but I think there's a recording naman, so you can just better ganito guys now, just for you to be able to have a good anong tawag dito, momentum. Ang ginawa ko nung nag-i-start ako, dalawa yung PC ko or dalawa yung monitor kong ginagawa, dual monitor. So bumili din ako ng mga courses, just like you, katulad nyo, bumili din ako ng courses. Ang ginawa ko, sa isang monitor, nandoon yung sinusundan kong setup na course na binili ko, and then I'm doing sa bagong monitor, sa isang monitor, yung actual campaign. I just pause and play, pause and play, pause and play. So that's how you do it. Di ba? So ganun ko siya ginawa nung nag-start ako. It's either dalawang monitor, mas maganda kung may dalawang dual monitor ka or dalawang PC, may laptop ka dito kasi isang PC, then pause, play, pause. So sundan mo, mabilis lang 'yan. 'Di ba? That's how you do it. Anyway, lifetime naman 'to. You use hashtags? No. Hindi na ako masyadong gumagamit ng hashtags. Although gumagamit ako pero hindi ko na masyadong pinagtutuunan ng pansin. Sa ads mo na yung may persuasive ba yun, interesado po ako doon. Yun, yung ad copy na binigay ko sa inyo, that's the persuasive copywriting. Diba? That's how you persuade people to buy from you, using the power of copywriting. But if you want an advanced lessons for that, I would encourage you to join the Digital Scientist course. Yung budget sa Ads Manager, may receipt din same post namin kasi hiningi ng resibo ng boosting. Meron. You just go to your ad account na personal. Nandoon yun. For organic reach, need pa ba ng hashtag ngayon? No. Yes, but keep it minimal. Kasi alam na ni Meta yung nagbo-bombard lang ng hashtags. Gone are the days na 20 hashtags, 50 hashtags, sobrang dami. So Meta finds it spammy. So don't overuse the hashtag. If you're interested, NEP, I'm inviting you to join the Digital Scientist course. It's a group session. So if we're not going to use hashtags, how are we going to optimize our ads? Ano yun? Tama ba, Miller? Hashtags to? If we are not going to use hashtag, how are we going to optimize our ads? Okay. Optimize your ads based on, number one, focus on the buyer persona. Focus on your offer. Focus on the copy. Focus on the video that you're going to create, the image that you're going to create. Make sure it's scroll stopping. It sparks curiosity. It gives them value. It educates them. No, nagkakaroon sila ng somehow education about your products or services. That's how you optimize your campaigns. Yung pag nabigyan nyo ng focus yung ad creatives nyo na yon, then everything will follow. Do not focus too much doon sa Ads Manager, tinkering all of the settings kasi mababaliw lang kayo sa sobrang dami nun. Diba? The reason why I keep it simplified because sabihin nyo, simple pa yun. Medyo komplikado na para sa akin because magkakaiba tayo ng learning curve. May iba sa inyo, may advanced na ng konti. Yung iba sa inyo, medyo nasa gradual phase. So, magkakaiba tayo ng learning curve. So, I keep it simple as possible so that masusundan nyo. and you have a lifetime access dun sa courses ko so that you can watch it over and over again and then pause and play, set up the campaign correctly, and then create an ad or a campaign that would target specifically your audience based on your ad copy, your image, and your videos. Yes, lifetime mentorship yun, Miss Nicole. We have a twice a month na live training. We have an exclusive Telegram GC, and yeah, you'll have access to all my courses. So lifetime na yun, one-time payment lang yun. Okay? So that's it, guys. We are somehow overtime na for a couple of minutes, but thank you so much for joining tonight. I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. And yeah, I'll be discussing tomorrow the metrics. Kung ano yung metrics na babasahin natin tomorrow, make sure, Sir June, to put a budget of 500 pesos tonight so that tomorrow may pag-uusapan tayong data. Okay? Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, and thank you. Bye-bye.